Okay, let me just remind you that what we're talking about, the reason I'm showing you these resources, these periodicals, is because inside there's also advertising in the back of the periodicals. Also, all the people whose antiques and collectibles are featured in here are the collectibles, and they always have their addresses and their emails. So if you want to ask questions, and you also get a sense of who collects what part of the country things are more popular. But I couldn't resist this one. When I was at my local newsstand, I got this cool book, but this, I didn't even know it, but it was a British book. This is from England, so I don't think you want to mark it there. But what you do find there is like a bonus on how to decorate. And there's some really cool stuff in here I wanted to show you. This is how to decorate. Look at this. They took some classic movie posters, and look at them. This is their dining room, and it's kind of an upscale, beautiful dining room, and they kind of mix, a kind of eclectic mix of some beautiful, look at this. This is the Alfred Hitchcock, some Alfred Hitchcock movies. There's Lawrence of Arabia. And then there's some lobby cards. I think we talked about those earlier. There's some other really wonderful curios. Look at this cool stuff. They have the original Superman costume, which is really expensive. And those auctions, those things go for a lot of money. Let me show you some of the other cute ideas. This is how you make an eclectic mix. Look at this. These are old costumes. Old costumes here from the Gladiator, Cleopatra, Pride and Prejudice, The King and I. So see, if you do find some vintage costumes or clothing, some people that may want it to decorate. And that's another really great idea, decorating. So, you know, if you have all that cool stuff, look at this. These people are so wealthy that they have a little movie studio in their house, but they took little pictures of the movie stars. But you know, the whole idea is, who values your stuff? So, you know, if you really have a flair for art, you know, you may want to think of going into decorating, and that's fun. You know, another fun thing is when you go into going for props for movies. Props are wonderful, and they're always on the lookout. Prop people are always on the lookout. When they come to this antique mall, they're always looking for props, and that usually is a fun thing to do too. So that's another avenue to think of for liquidation of your antiques. It's really a fun one too, because they're looking for a certain period, and if you have it, it's really exciting.